Zacchaeus' greed and violence were symptoms of something deeper within him. They were the symptoms of a distorted soul. And Jesus' radical acceptance and love on that night helped to unravel all of that pain, all of that distortion. And as it unraveled, the overflow was generosity and joy. Friends, often we talk about salvation in terms of it's a prayer you say so that at the end of your life, you either go to heaven or to hell. Right? There's a whole history wrapped up in how that understanding came to be about. But when we are faithful to the biblical text, when we actually look into the Bible and see what salvation is, we find it has this origin all the way back to the Hebrew people being emancipated from slavery. God intervenes in people who are in physical slavery and releases them. And the words the Bible used to describe that is salvation. See, salvation is about liberation. People who are set free, sometimes from very real physical circumstances, but sometimes it's emotional, sometimes it's psychological. Jesus says those who sin are enslaved to sin. Sometimes it's spiritual. Salvation is about liberation. But there's also another part of salvation, right? So the Hebrew people weren't only set free from imprisonment, they were given a new home. They were planted in a land and given an identity. So salvation is also about coming home. So when you think of salvation from the true biblical sense, this is what it is. It involves liberation from what you've been captive to, and involves restoration of identity. Now, Zacchaeus had been excluded, had been imprisoned in his own mind and his soul and his spirit. He didn't belong. His life was a mess. And Jesus comes to his home and offers him radical acceptance and love. And out of that place, as his soul gets untangled, right, as Zacchaeus is liberated from the bondage that he's in, and as he's restored to be a child of Abraham, to belong, that's when Jesus says, today, salvation has come to this home.